Am I the scumbag for selling my ex-fiance's family heirloom when he wouldn't pay me back for a cancelled wedding? I, 27 female, was supposed to get married to my ex-fiance Mason, 29 male, on the 20th of this month. But last week a mutual friend caught him cheating with his ex Kim, so I called it off. Because it's so close to our wedding date, I had already booked everything like the venue, catering, and everything else. I barely managed to get any money back as it's mostly non-refundable, so in total, I've lost $20,000. Last year I took out a loan to cover the cost of the wedding. The longer I take to repay it, the more interest it gets. When we first got engaged, Mason agreed to sharing our finances together, meaning had we got married, I would have been able to pay this off. This was supposed to be our prenup, but because we didn't get married, it meant he no longer had to share finances. I asked him if he was still willing to help, and told him that I will go into debt if he doesn't, as I can't repay it alone. He told me, "It isn't my problem. You took out a loan you can't pay back," and stopped responding after that. When we got engaged, Mason proposed to me with a family heirloom ring belonging to his great-grandmother that was worth $25,000. When we canceled the wedding, he told me he wanted the ring back, but we never got around to arranging a time he could pick it up. Because I don't want to go into debt, I told him if he didn't agree to help pay it off, I wanted a lawyer involved, that I would sell the ring. He didn't reply and ignored the messages. However, after talking to a mutual friend, Jake, I found out he actually read the messages and told everyone he didn't care because I wouldn't do it. I asked Jake to tell Mason that if I don't get a message from him in the next 24 hours, I would sell the ring. Jake told me again he said he didn't care and didn't think I would do it. So the next day I sold the ring to an online website and messaged Mason to tell him it had been done, and told him he shouldn't have underestimated me. He started cussing me out, saying I didn't scare him and that he would be around later for the ring. True to his word, he came to my house demanding the ring, and I told him I sold it already and showed him the proof. He blew up at me, saying I was petty and that I shouldn't have sold it because it wasn't just a ring. It was an heirloom that meant a lot to his family. A lot of my family members think I overreacted and shouldn't have gone to the extreme measures, as it will be hard for him to get the ring back, if he even can at all. Am I the scumbag for selling his great-grandmother's ring?